map. I think I might go to Garduata though, because I've only got Mavericks with me.
Roger. You want to go to Gudauta?
Yeah, that's the one.
Well, as I said, currently no fighter. Yeah, one fighter, but he's not on comms, just departed Kutaisi. And Gudauta is red, and every couple of minutes fighters departing from there, so yeah, hard target.
There are units left at Tsukumi.
Unsure about that, sorry. It is blue, just because we got some blue troops there, but we haven't moved in, and so I think that means that there are still red units in the vicinity, or red has destroyed all the blue units. I don't know. All stations sentry, currently 2 enemy fighters passing Farp Gully, crossing the Nguri shortly. Engaged by a single blue eagle, not on comms. Deacon sentry, you on comms?
Scroll's on comms now. I'm flying the 15.
Troll, roger. Okay, see you texting. If you like to turn around, the taxiway is behind. Mud Launch Hawk at Kutaisi to the southwest. We've got either an enemy fighter who's sneaked in or who's sneaking in on our tankers, or a red black shark that is sneaking in on maybe Farp. I don't know how it's called, the one south of beam, south between Sinaki and Kutaisi. Goldrake, the second enemy fighter, he's low and coming your way, currently bearing 300, 5 miles, Mirage, Angel 6 hot. Goldrake, the Mirage is climbing, so might not have seen you.
How far is he?
He's now 2 miles passing exactly overhead Angels 8, so I think, yeah, it looks like he's not searching for you. Pop up, next enemy fighter, Goldrake, for you is passing Sukumi City, but I think he's gonna sneak into the valleys north of you, flanker. Currently 3 miles off. The Mirage has passed overhead, now 1 mile in the east.
Copy, Tally Mirage.
Request refueling. Request rearming. Copy.
Goldrake, the flanker is bearing 330 by 10 miles, and he's tracking east as well. He's going into the valley north of you.
Copy. Is he low?
Affirm, Angels 2.
Copy.
Jackie Moon Sentry, depending on your fuel, you might wait in the valley you're currently in, north of the lake, for a couple of minutes, because we just lost contact on a flanker low, which is entering from the west, the main valley, which ends at Farbsimo.
Okay.
Goldrake, are you armed?
Yes.
Roger. So suggest to hide, take it northwest, and suggest to hide like 10 miles north of Sukumi Air Base. Just have a pop-up in Gudauda and MI8, which might be proceeding, and which might be you might be able to intercept between Sukumi City and the base.
Copy. I also have man pads and a JTAC on board.
Copy. We've got one JTAC already placed at a position. Yeah, he's 6 miles northeast of the base, so the base should be covered quite well. It's a very prominent spot for JTAC there. From your position, bearing 305 for 6 miles. And I was suggesting that you hide another 3 or 4 miles north of this one, north of that large forestal area. Goldrake, was your intention to search for the remaining red units in the vicinity of the airbase itself?
Copy. I was going to investigate what the JTAC was lasing. I marked it on the map. It's a group of soldiers just north of the tower.
Yeah, Roger, that might also be a good idea to sneak in there, but be careful, because most of the time I don't see enemy fighters and other helicopters in the vicinity. I need friendly units to paint them with sensors. And there are no friendly units in your vicinity.
Copy. I'm going to try a heading of 263.
Hey, GCI, it's a scroll. I'm airborne. I'm ready for tasking.
Scroll, Sentry, Roger, radar contact. The Eagle on your right side is not on comms, sorry for that. And please take it towards Gali, and we'll see what your radar sees, because that's the only sensor I got currently.
Okay, suggested altitude?
I personally prefer between Angels 20 and 24, just below the marking area, so that you might be able to even to look into the first valleys.
Got it. What's my bearing again?
Scroll, take it right, vector 315. Outstation Sentry, pop up enemy flanker, airborne, good out. Scroll, do you know where Farp Gully is?
Say again?
Do you know the position of Farp Gully?
Negative.
Roger, I'm gonna mark it on the map for you. It's currently blue. Whenever you're being defensive up there, you might take it low. Overhead that Farp, we've got Vulcans and Stingers there. Farp Gully is marked on the map.
Buckeye's getting a bra call 301 for 60, 27,000 hot on the ground at Kataisi. So the guy that's up in the air should be relatively close to you soon.
You want me nose hot? Sentry?
Affirm, please, because I almost see nothing except for what you guys see on your radars. The AWACS and GCI and EWR data links into the F10 map don't work, so I basically can most of the time or farther out only see what you put a hard lock on. Your TWS soft locks don't help me either. I only see what some blue units got eye contact on or an STT hard lock. Scroll, you've got friendly Eagle Tranos ahead, low, Angels 2 by 8 miles ahead of you, going the same direction. Closest enemy on radar, bearing 306 for 34, Angels 26, hot Mirage.
I've got him locked. Soft lock.
Roger. Then maybe Tranos is sending you the data. Pop up, second enemy, just south of beam, Sukumi Air Base, Angel 16, Su-27 hot.
Sentry Buckeye Willows up out of Kataisi, one time reading.
Okay, Sentry radar contact, take it to Gali, please. You're number 3 in a row of Eagles.
Okay.
Scrotor, support the Eagle, which is faster and now 11 miles ahead, still low, Angels 2. He's shortly, no, maybe the Mirage hasn't seen him. Mirage is Angels 25. I hope he can snipe him from below.
Roger, Fox 3.
Good call, keeping the attention of the Mirage. I hope the Eagle is turning in. No, it looks like the Eagle head hasn't seen him. He might be on the second target behind the Mirage, which has now faded. Scroll, you're alone against the Mirage currently ahead, but you've got a mud launch out of Kutaisi, or out of Senaki from behind onto your Mirage.
I think Splash.
Good job. Continue hot towards Farp Gully. And you will shortly have company by Buckeye Eagle on comms, who's 16 miles behind.
I've got a 29, I've got a 29, Mega 27, 340.
Confirmed, the Nordor F-15 ahead is foxing on someone. Buckeye friendly Eagles ahead, scroll on comms, bearing 300 for 15 miles, Angels 20.
Magic check him in. Do I have any families in front of me?
Jackie Moon, friendly Eagle, bearing 227 by 8 miles, everything else is hostile. Jackie Moon, closest enemy on radar, just popped up and faded again, bearing 300 by 10 miles, hot on you.
Angels 1, there's another contact. Angels 1, a little bit to the north of them.
I think I see him bearing 3-1 from me. Is that correct, Sentry?
Sentry is currently blind again, sorry. Yeah, I had a short
Alright, I'm gonna lock
to
him
the
up.
north between Farbzimo and the Nguri Dam, but faded again. There's someone.
Yeah, I've got a guy like Angels 1.
Scroll, Bullock, I can confirm you, Angels 18.
No, you mean the friendly? Friendly is Angels 18 confirmed, but no hostiles on radar currently, Buckeye. And your voice coming in broken with a fast above it. Buckeye, scroll. Okay, Buckeye. Scroll Fox ahead on a short pop-up a Mirage bearing 32025.
7-1 Deacon holding short, runway 08 Kutaisi.
He's low, he might be treetop. Probably Angels 1.
Buckeyes, Judy on that Mirage. Fixed my mic too.
Thanks.
Thanks for the heads
Buckeye,
up.
the flanker from the north is now over the lake, north of the dam, and hot on you. Angels 3 descending.
08.
Yeah, the friendly Angels 16, you're merged with the bandit. He's low, you're 10 o'clock. He's on the deck.
Fox 3.
Okay, the Marauder Eagle is foxing into that merge from the coast again as well. So I need you to check out
the deck. Yep,
the guy
control
from
that.
the north.
Looks like he might be hit. He's hit.
20
He's hit.
miles, faded again.
I saw a 27 or a MiG behind me.
That was the guy that took out
right,
with you when you're 9 o'clock.
northeast.
Low. He's dead now.
Okay, pop up. Flanker from the north bearing 025, 15 miles. Angels 8 climbing hot.
Okay, turning in.
Enemy faded bearing 02013 miles. Angels 8.
I'm gonna turn around and start climbing, and then I'll turn back around.
Scroll turn left, heading 020, support Buckeye, and search for a flanker 20 miles ahead.
He's launched. Fox 3, 6 miles. Fox 3 times 2, 6 miles defending.
Buckeye over the Galley Lake, you've got, now north of you, 2 miles, you've got another friendly Eagle, that's the Nordo guy.
Buckeye's hit.
All station sentry, pop up, good outer departure, enemy sea flanker. Goldrick, the sea flanker, hot on you, or Sukumi Airbase, currently 25 miles out. Angel 7 climbing.
Copy.
First angle comms, prepare to take off on Kutaisi.
Snaki.
Buffalo sentry, loud and clear. Report airborne.
What is primary target at the moment, right?
Hard to say. Normally Sukumi Air Base, but that's, I would say Red has air superiority up there.
Cali still ours.
Affirm.
Alright, Sentry, I'm Angels 20, but I only got 2 aim 120s left, so I only got enough for 1 plane.
Sorry, that was Scroll.
This is Scroll, yeah, sorry. I'm getting locked up, actually.
Roger. You're alone up there, so take it cold around Vector 140. We've got friendly Eagles airborne in Kutaisi coming towards you.
Okay, I've got hard lock on me.
Staying sentry, radar contact, and previously loud and clear. take it vector 310 for 35 miles between Gali and the Nguri Dam. Support defensive Eagle.
Roger that.
Mustang for info. Sentry currently no joy on enemy fighter targets. The closest one faded overhead Sukhumi Air Base, sea flanker.
Yeah, have a distant contact 60 miles from my posit, 300.
The friendly Eagle that's coming
17,000
towards you, now crossing the Nguri, should be defensive and chased by a flanker, which was hiding in the valleys north, but no radar contact. Viking 3-1, Salsam, Sentry, on comms. Okay, if that was Viking 3-1, you need to lower the boost of your microphone coming in from the garbled with way too high gain, around minus 90 to minus 70.
Magic Chevy 7-1. Request bogey dope. Chevy 7-1. Magic Bra 296 480.
That was Deacon.
You need to lower your mic gain. It's very, very distorted.
Viking 3-1, still too much gain. Try another minus 10 or 20%.
Mustang, no joy on Bandit at 320. Looks clean at the moment.
Copy.
He's on my RWR. He's still locking me up.
The nearest contact I see is a long way off at 290.
How many? I see looks like a flight at 2.
Hang on, 30 miles from my posit.
Okay, Mustang short pop-up sea flanker between Sukhumi and Gali.
Judy, 28 miles, 295. 11,000 hot.
He's being trailed by 15 miles by a MiG-21 north of Sukhumi Air Base and another sea flanker approaching Sukhumi City. Mustang, you've got one Eagle 15 miles behind, out of Kutaisi, not on comms.
Yeah, it's flanker at 10,000, 20 miles now.
Roger. Scroll, you're going RTB, rearming, refueling?
Nope, I just turned around and waiting for you to turn me back.
Oh, I'm sorry. What state?
If I'm here and I'm close, maybe I should just rearm. That's your call.
What's your weapon state?
I've got 2 AIM-9s and 2 AIM-120s.
Roger, so vector 100, 12 miles for straight in runway 08, Kutaisi.
Roger.
Bandit is cold, currently 295 at 8,000.
Roger, both closer ones faded for me. The MiG-21 might be in the valleys north of Sukhumi, and the third trailer, I'm sorry, not sea flanker, normal flanker, just faded just east of Sukhumi City. Hot.
Yeah, I can see his afterburner. He's still running at 280 now, low.
Yeah, the cold one is the sea flanker, and you still should have a hot flanker approximately 30 miles out on your nose, Hot.
Judy, he's at 30,000, 25 miles on my nose. 33,000, he's climbing.
Radar contact again, yeah, he's just north, passing north of Beams, Sukhumi Air Base.
He's climbing high, 34.
Mustang, you're supporting Nordo Eagle is 10 miles behind.
I'm on final 08 Kutaisi.
Well, Roger. If you'd like to talk to traffic 128.0, call me back airborne.
Oxford, 11 miles, 32,000.
After the century.
Mustang, pop up another one behind Angels 2 low, that's the C flanker, hot again on you. 10 miles, bearing 290.
Splash high bandit.
Okay, Mustang, stay cold. The supporting Nordo Eagles just foxing long on the C flanker, hot on you.
Yeah, I see a missile launch at my 4 o'clock.
Roger, turn hot again.
Turning hot. I see the launches.
After reporting airborne.
Mustang, you tally on the C flanker?
A5, Foxtrot. 5 miles. Please hit, splash.
Good work, we lost the Nordo Eagle nevertheless.
Raj, turns too late.
You guys want ground attack or more air?
If it doesn't matter for you, we desperately need more fighters.
Okay, I'll put a 15 up.
Extending 120 and climbing.
Roger, Mustang, you're currently alone up there. You've got friendly helos sneaking around below you and 2 ground pounders taking it in your east north towards Farb Zemo or sneaking through the valley. Mustang, pop up. The MiG-21 is bearing 040, 35 miles. Just past Farb Zemo, is 10 miles north of the Nguri Lake. He's
Roger, I'll head that way in
15 miles out from our area and our A10.
Roger.
Jackie,
I see a friendly
got a
off to my 10
MiG-21
o'clock radar, 30
on your
miles.
nose by 15 miles. Say rather hot on beacon.
Yes, my flight touch. Should
Jackie,
I go
moving
for
the MiG-21
or try
bearing
to do more
355
damage
for
at
15 miles. Angel 7. And he's flanking right. Beacon the MiG-21 bearing 307 for 16 miles. Looks like hot on you, but might not see you yet. He's sneaking through the valleys as well. Angels 4. I might lose him shortly. Jackie Moon, I lost contact on the MiG. He was in a right turn, hot on you. Now bearing 360 by 7 miles.
I had a radar contact at 040 briefly, at 30 miles off my nose. Friendly's merged out there with that bandit.
Jackie Moon, did you crash or were you shut down? Mustang, pop up, MiG on your 6, bearing 280, 16 miles, Angels 3, hot.
Copy, turning.
He's also turning left, looks like he's going for a helicopter of ours, faded again. Take it, intercept heading 290 for 12 miles.
Got him on radar, 14 miles on the deck. I might intercept.
Roger, friendly helicopter stationary over the city and you're bearing 310 for 8 miles. Roger, Viking 3-1, defend missile.
Fox 3, 5 miles. Splash.
Good job. All station sentry, pop-up, Gudauta departure, Su-27.
I still haven't really gotten it clear for me what I should do, if I should go or Sukumi or whatever.
Sorry, who was that?
My Florida.
Well, as I said, it's hard to issue any air-to-ground target orders because we haven't got air superiority over Sukumi.
Yeah, but I can just be loitering outside of something until you give me the clear where there's a window for
Yeah,
me
but
to,
if I would loiter you somewhere, I would say orbit present position, because our only current fighter is also operating overhead and fending off whatever comes out of Gudauta. By the way, all stations sentry, pop up second Gudauta departure, flanker. Guy, for you, the first Gudauta departure is approaching Sukumi City, just faded, bearing 295, 45 miles, angels unknown.
Copy, Buck. I'll be spooling Kataisi shortly.
Second is 10 miles in trail, passing angels 99 the climb up.
We got a high contact. I've locked him STTs at 32,000, bearing 300.
Sentry, no contact.
I'm locking STT. Do you
Last
not
name
have him on
Buckeye is
the
probably
map?
Winchester. He just came out of Gudauta.
Sorry, negative.
Strange. Okay.
I'm being hard spiked as well here.
Yes, at 29. He's up high. Look for contrail coming down just north of Sukumi. Yeah, he's over Sukumi City now. Contrail in just over 30,000. Zoom in, you see him?
Negative, I'm too far away, I think.
I'm just north of the Inguri at the moment. It's about to go feet wet. I've got one aim on 20 left and 8,000 fuel.
Yeah, I'm just circling around Farkali at the moment, just trying to stay away.
I'm turning back in.
F-15 en route.
Bullet sentry radar contact. Let me have you take it towards Gali.
Copy.
Upper sentry. If you wanna, instead of loitering the gas here, if you wanna mission and sneak through the valleys, you could take it through the valley in the northeast of you, past the dam and the lake, and check out Farb Zemo. It's marked on the map if there are any red ground units remaining. Mustang pop-up Winchester bearing 335 for 20 miles. Faded again, Angel.
Yeah, he was waiting for me to turn cold. I'm dragging him. You guys want to pick him up?
Bullet Mustang is bearing 32015 miles just south of Farb Gully. And closest contacts, toe short contacts. Bullet for you bearing 30335 miles. Hot Angels unknown.
I've got the Mustang and the two bandits at 14 and 17,000.
Yeah, I only see them because you got them on radar. It's really sucks.
Okay.
Roger, intercept. Su-27 bearing 308 for 38 miles. Angels unknown. Hot. Mufflord, you've got a Su-27 within 15 miles in your northwest. Take it east towards the Nguri Dam.
Sentry Slam 1-1 checking in. Wheels up out of Kataisi. F-15.
Slam 1-1 Sentry radar contact. Support friendly forces over the Nguri.
Slam 1-1.
Sentry pop-up enemy fighter over Sukumi City, Mirage, Hot Angels 24. Sentry's no joy on the closer enemies. ET in the air north of Bullet. Second ET, Whopper, defend ET to the east. Whopper, go cold to eastbound, flare. Recommit vector 290 for merge. For ball, sorry. Bullet defend ET. ET west.
Splash 2.
Good kill. Short contact, unknown enemy fighter, 10 miles, bearing 300.
Visual on missiles defending. Bullet's going cold.
Engage enemy Su-27 on your nose, 15 miles, flanking right. Whopper, you got him on radar? Slam 1-1, Bullet and Whopper Eagles are operating over Gali currently, 25 miles ahead.
Slam 1-1.
Yeah, Bullet's almost Winchester already.
Roger. Center is blind on enemies. Last one just faded. Overhead Sukumi City. Mirage 2000. Whopper pop-up Su-27 bearing north 10 miles. Hot on you. Altitude 2000 feet. Bullet engage flanker north 15 miles low.
Copy.
Viking 3-1 loud and clear. Thanks for the volume. Viking 3-1, we already have two JTACs at Sukumi, so you might take another manpad team in the vicinity. We've got one other UH-1 Gold Rake sneaking into the airbase.
Magic Chevy 8-1. Request bogey dope. Bra 303 420 at 1,500 flanking.
Slam 1-1, the two Eagles ahead got splashed. Last short contact was on the coast between Fargali and Sukumi Airbase. And second short pop-up on your nose, Mirage 2000, faded again.
Slam 1-1 on the deck. Was on the deck, 2000.
Can't tell, the pop-ups are too short. The Mirages, Angels 2
tally.
popped up again, 10 miles on your nose. Slam 1-1 bearing 295 for 8 miles, Angels 3 hot.
Fox 3 that. Splash bandit.
Viking defend Matra. Viking 3-1 missile spoof. Slam 1-1 closest contacts Mirage bearing 337 for 29 miles. Negative, so 27. Just
scratch that, Fox 0 on that bandit, just makes out flanker.
Low.
Defend.
Sorry, didn't see that guy coming.
No worries, he popped up, I got him.
Cold.
Somehow he defeated both of those. It's 5 miles.
He's running. Slam 1-1, you got a Mirage now hot on you from the north bearing 345, 20 miles. Angels 3 hot. Disregard, he's not hot on you, he's in the main valley up there and following. Afrod and Jackie Moon, caution, Mirage 25 miles in your west, low in the main valley towards Farb Zemo.
After that, he's heading up towards the Farb.
Slam 1-1, pop up, Su-27 on your nose, Angels 25 by 25 miles hot.
Slam 1-1. Slam 1-1's out of all actives. 022.
Slam 1-1, roger, the flanker bearing 305, 17 miles, Angels 24 descending on you hot.
This is my
Sentry, Slam 1-1, do I have
you
fighter
got another
behind?
book it up for me? Close. I'm hearing something.
Unreadable 2 stations. Gold Rake, caution, Su-27 on the other side of the airbase, descending out of... No. Slam 1-1, he might not have seen you, he's maintaining 24,000.
Magic Chevy 8-1. Request bogey dope.
Being engaged by that Mirage.
Roger. Jackie Moon, you got friendly A-10 over Farb Zemo, 7 miles north of you.
Magic Chevy 8-1. Request bogey dope. 12243 at 26,000.
launching Kutaisi.
Magic, Chevy, 8-1. Request bogey dope.
Box in the F on the A10? Oh shit.
Ow.
Mike's way too high.
Box. Get him back down the valley, I can get him.
All out of engines.
Magic, Chevy, 8-1. Request bogey
And then when we got friendly relief Nordic Eagle on your nose by 20 miles over Fart Gully.
Copy, I got one on my 6 at 4 miles, 18,000. I'm burning back that way.
Request bogey dope.
Roger, continue. Cold, the Nordic Eagle looks like he's engaging with your trail.
Slam 1-1.
Jackie Moon, the friendly A10 got splashed up there.
Yeah, I killed the guy that splashed him.
Good job, good kill. So Jackie Moon, currently no fighters hot on you in the vicinity. I suggest to sneak towards the airbase.
After this back on comms.
Jackie Moon, we've got one engagement between friendly Nordic Eagle and an enemy fighter 10 miles south of your position, so stay in the valley.
Mustang AFK 10 minutes.
Night Mustang, I'm gonna be midnight.
Sentry 1-1, Sentry 1, Slam 1-1 is RTB.
Slam 1-1, Roger. Vector 122 for 37 miles, short final 08, guys.
Slam 1-1.
Alright, I'll try to do the same thing in CMO again.
You think there's still ground units there?
Yeah, an Igla apparently got me. I think the last hit I got was on Igla. That took me out completely.
Yeah, understood. The only air defenses that might be up there are manpad teams that are dropped from MI8s.
Yeah. I misinterpreted the map a little bit, so I got a bit too close. And then I met the Mirage, I didn't really have time to do it.
Bullet sentry.
Go for bullet.
The Eagle that departed together with you on your right side now is 36 Truthkeeper. I don't know if we can reach that guy, or he'll probably be somewhere on comms. You just passed Buckeye Slam 1-1 RTB, so the two of you are currently the relief fighters up there. We've got a Nordic Eagle operating between Gali and Sukumi, who was engaged with a hostile that is not on radar.
Copy all.
Loud and clear. Who's calling?
Magic, Chevy, 6-1. Request bogey dope. Chevy, 6-1. Magic, Bra, 301, 450 at 1000.
Jackie Moon Sentry, pop up KA50 north of Sukumi. That's 17 miles ahead between Sukumi City and the airbase.
4-1. Magic, Bra, 307.
It's just west of the large forestal area north of the airbase, and we've got a JTAC on the southern rim of that forest, just south of the small village in the forest.
You ready to give me a rip there?
Towards that one.
Confirm there's a JTAC at Sukumi.
Affirm. Truthkeeper, Sentry, you read? Okay, Bullet, you got two friendly Nordo Eagles north of you, 10 miles overhead galley.
Copy.
All station sentry, pop up, enemy Mirage 2000, just departed, Gudauda. Jackie Moon, are you hiding in that valley, or did you take a wrong turn?
I'm gonna go for the K50. Just going this.
Roger, so we turn around in the valley and follow the main river valley that you were in towards the airbase. The K50 is passing northeast of the airbase already. He's behind you, south. Viking 3-1, enemy K50 bearing 325 for 9 miles. Looks like he's traveling towards Gali north of you.
South of Sakumi now, yeah?
Bullet the Black Shark faded bearing 316 for 27 miles, trekking east.
Okay, I have him on radar. Engaging.
Fighter situation, the previously mentioned Gudauda departure Mirage is cold to the north, I don't know why. And we got a Sochi departure, Su-27 along the coast, halfway between Sochi and Gudauda, Angels 27 up. Okay, Jackie Moon, the Black Shark faded 3 miles south of your position. You might be somewhere ahead there.
Sorry, I covered you.
You give me a bearing?
Negative. I lost him more than 1 minute ago, and he was traveling at normal cruise speed.
T2,
I've got a Nordo Eagle who just
Fox on him, I think.
Fox 3's upon something. That might have been the... yeah, it was short range. Okay, the Black Shark is down. Nordo Eagle got the Black Shark. Goldrake, did you get the red soldier that were marked?
Negative. I'm going to mark them now. There's 2 groups. We have 2 JTACs in Sakumi that are placing 2 separate groups of red soldiers. I'll mark them on the map.
That's copied. I got 1 friendly Harrier just north of the base overhead the position of our JTAC. So any marks through the JTAC or through your map markers are appreciated. Jackie Moon suggests to start working Sakumi Airbase as long as we can.
Yeah, I have to go back and re-arm.
Bullet, I lost contact on the Mirage cold to the north, however the Sochi departure just faded bearing 300 for 45 miles, Angels 27 up.
Bullet has bandit 300, 45 miles at 44,000 feet.
Roger, that's him. Flanker.
Copy.
Bullet for info on your right side to 3 o'clock by 5 miles is friendly Nordo Eagle Angel 16.
Copy.
Sentry, Goldrake. 2 marks on the F10 map.
Appreciate it. Fortunately, our Harrier has 2 RTB recording ground. Viking 3-1, are you armed or only carrying the troops? Roger, we got, for your miniguns, we got 2 markers north of the airbase on the F10 map with infantry. Roger, and use caution, might be man-pet teams.
Be advised that one of the JTAC is not currently lasing Shilka, but has visual on a Shilka.
Bullet pop-up without a departure, MI8, and the flanker just faded bearing 335 by 16 miles. The friendly Eagle to your right side is now foxing on it.
Copy. Fox 3 on the flank.
Bullet server message, Mirage 2000 departure, airborne without.
Century, Mufflord requesting vector to Sugdiri down.
Mufflord, the dam is bearing 350, 27 miles. Bullet pop-up Mirage and second trailer out of Gudauda, bearing 314 and 18 miles. The trailer is a sea flanker and a left turn to the north.
Copy. Defensive SAMs.
Bullet short pop-up Mirage 2000 bearing 045 by 25 miles, hiding in the valleys north of Sukhumi.
Copy.
Hopper, sentry. Hopper, you read? No problem, good to have you, man. Take it towards Sukhumi Air Base. Whopper vector 29040 miles. Bullet, the Mirage shortly popped up bearing 015 for 13 miles, Angels unknown, and Sea Flanker is bearing 315 for 18 miles.
Copy.
Bullet pop up third bandit, just airborne Gudauda, flanker. Hot. Bullet pop up fourth enemy, Mirage 2000 coming from the north, bearing 34540 miles from Maikop. Bullet closest enemy on radar is in your left flank, sea flanker along the coastline 12 miles, bearing 290. Angels 18 hot.
Copy. Bullets defending SAMs.
Roger, might be manpads out of the fart just at Sukhumi City.
Yeah, the SA-11 launched on me also.
Okay. Yeah, that's Gudauda.
Yeah. I'm going to flow east for a while and then I'll re-engage.
Roger, close. The only enemy on radar currently is the Mirage from the north, bearing north 28 miles, Angels 27, tracking southeast.
Copy, thanks.
And sentry is midnight. Thanks, guys. Good night.
Thanks for
Yeah,
help.
man.
Thanks, buddy.
Okay.
We still have friendly ground forces at Sukhumi, correct?
Yeah.
Yes, that's affirmative. I'm just going to drop a set of man pads at Sukhumi.
Sounds like a good idea.
How much
sure if
enemy
it's
camp
gonna
is
be
it
though,
over
because,
Sakuma if I was
there
able to come in
two
there with an A10 or
groups
should
of red
go for the farms
troops
instead?
that the JTACs are lazy,
Okay,
marked on the
everybody
F10.
stepped on each other there.
Yeah, I was wondering whether it's safe enough for me to go in an A10 to secure me. Or if I should go for the
We
farm
got
instead.
3 bandits inbound, and I'm almost Winchester.
A farm.
Upper Buckeye, your mic is really quiet again.
Magic, Chevy 8-1. Chevy request bogey